And now, I'd like to introduce our 2019 commencement speaker, Gideon Yago. Gideon Yago, class of 1996, is a writer and former correspondent for MTV and CBS News. He began his reporting career during the 2000 presidential election. His documentaries on sexual health, the 9/11 attacks, the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, hate crimes, and US politics have garnered him a 2004 Emmy, a 2002 Peabody, and a 2005 Edward R. Murrow Award. He has written episodes of television for HBO, Netflix, ABC, and WGN America, and features for Warner Brothers and Sony, all of which pale in comparison to his greatest cultural contribution, Editor-in-Chief of the 1996 Q Forest Plotter. Please welcome Gideon Yago.
Hello, class of 2019. This is very odd to be talking to them and talking to you. So bear with me. My name is Gideon, class of 96. Several years before many of you were conceived, and while I don't like to think of myself as especially old, looking at you is stark evidence to the contrary. I am now the old guy that they have carted out to offer you a benediction for graduating. And I know you have lunches and parties, and your parents are about a second away from losing it entirely, so bear with me, this will be over really quick. If you were hoping that your speaker was going to be the guy who does Moe on The Simpsons, I'm sorry for the disappointment. Moe is fantastic, and a good part of adulthood is getting comfortable with who you are. Moe would have been a better, empirically better choice, so sorry for the letdown. Also, if you were hoping to bask in the sallow orange glow of KF's most famous dropout, President Trump, I'll simply paraphrase him by saying that today is a huge and fantastic achievement, probably the greatest event in known history, possibly ever, and that it is not, in your case, overstatement. Instead, you get me, some writer, another kid from Queens like you, who left Queens and did some stuff, went to wars, made TV, met cripples and kings, fell in love, got a life, even started a family. Which on a spectrum between Moe and whatever's happening right now in the White House, feels about breaking even. So my benediction for you today is that in all things going forward, may it always be thus or better for you. All I ask in return is that you take a look around you and soak it all in. Drink in these details. Take a look at these people, this community. It's basically in your rear view right now if you choose. But if you think that you're going to need, but I think personally, that you're going to need the idea and the experience of this place going forward. I say the idea of this place because in so much as KF is anything, it's an idea. It's a source code. Yeah, the plaid is great and flammable ties are hilarious. But it's the idea that in the most heterogeneous county in the country, the children of New York and the children of the world can recognize in each other a community based on a shared value and the legitimacy of each other's experience. You were a person here, wherever you came from, wherever you were going. Your hopes were taken seriously. Your ambitions, too. Your experiments in education and identity were given labs and tools and free rein. You were worthy of respect, of empathy, and of attention. At least one person here, maybe a friend, or a teacher, or a janitor, or a coach, saw you for you and treated you like you. What a gift that is. What a miraculous source of strength. If you don't know that already, prepare yourself, because you're about to find out when you leave these doors in a very big way. And what an anomaly in a world that sadly seems so intent to classify and divide, tribalize and commodify, dehumanize with advertising and algorithms and filter bubbles and political speed. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher and emperor, once wrote that the key to surviving life was simply not to be driven mad by the world around you. 2,000 years ago, and now more than ever. But you have, in your experience, this amazing tool at your disposal. You have the ability to see a stranger and recognize in them a peer. You have Q Forest. I ask that you share that community now with those that you find worthy. Take these values, show them to others, teach them how to use it. In work, in life, broaden these walls, let more people in on the idea and through the door. You'll be seen not just as a leader and as a friend, but perhaps for that thing that you seek most now at the age of 18, which is as an adult. I think a lot about the symbol of our shared alma mater, a hand holding a torch over laurels and add summer. Dr. Spellman, that's to the peak, right? I still got that? I used to think that the school was the hand, and the students were the torch, and the school was lifting you up to shine. But my experience since leaving here has taught me that it's the other way around. You're the hand. The school is the torch. Let it light your way as you climb the road ahead of you. You will all be terrible, terrible people if you don't at least thank your parents for giving that torch to you, or whoever brought you to this stage today. And if you can find it in your schedules, maybe spend a little time this summer before you run off to campus in order to do it. You're breaking their hearts in unfathomable ways just by leaving, and it might not seem that way right now, but you'll miss them sooner than you think. The same for the faculty here. You are a testament to their work. Your character is them. If you can send a message to them and thank them, I'm sure they would appreciate it as well. But leave, you must. The world awaits and broad bright horizons with it. I wish you all the blessings I have known and a fraction of the pain, so that you get strong and remember empathy. I wish you good luck, but you're from Q Forest. I'm confident that you've got this. Congratulations.